Hello everybody, Advanced64 here. Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we ended up, we went to check around home in a bit, and we actually evolved Jam right here. It's actually currently our strongest party member at level 43 instead of Deku at 42. Usually the starters tend to be my stronger Pokemon, but since I'm trying to keep them more widely spread out, it's kind of more to Jam. But anyway, right now in this episode, we're going to be going out here in the water, and we're going to be looking around quite a bit here, because we got to go find a submarine. And you know, funny enough, the whole thing about that is that if you're actually just looking for the submarine, the best way I recommend that is if you just dive right here. You can totally just dive right here and move on, and that would just leave you straight to it, and I am going to do that in just a little bit, but I do want to look around, because there are some trainers out here. I do want a little bit of fight experience before we go on down there, and I was going to say I do want more experience given it around to other people, but I do want to show off Ludicolo in just this battle, just in case you guys weren't able to see any fights with Ludicolo in the last episode. We got a Bird Keeper and a cool trainer right here, so out comes a Electric and a Swallow. The Swallow is a little scary because that's pretty super effective against both of us, which is not good. We can also just go for Dig on the Motion, but I think I'll leave Blue instead. We'll go ahead and use Ice Beam since we no longer have Fake Out to do first, since we have to use Dive now. Is this going to be enough to take out the Electric? No, but it was close. I'm a little worried if it's going to hit Jam, because Jam will just take normal damage from it, but the Ice Beam was able to take out the Swallow, so thank God for that. Perfectly good there. Get a good amount of XP from that too. Out comes out a Submarine, and that's pretty nice. But Deku just got paralyzed, which is not good. That's gonna make him the slowest guy right here to fight now. I think if we just go for another Lead Blade on Electric, I don't have too much to worry. I'll go for Ice Beam on Submarine, but it's not super effective, but it doesn't have too high special defense, so that should do decent. And we're actually both paralyzed now, so that stinks. I was a little worried that was gonna happen. I'm hoping I have a couple of things to heal that up with. I think I have some full heals, because being paralyzed stinks, and these are literally the two best Pokemon you can bring with you if you ever think about going to the Team Aqua hideout, which is where I'm going. Well, it's not even the hideout, but practically is, because I mean it's the Team Aqua place, and they're hiding out there, but it's not what it's called, because there's already a place called that. I think I'm gonna go for a Surf instead here. That should still be enough. And, ooh, Air Cutter's actually gonna hit both. Okay, that stinks, but luckily, because it's a lot weaker than us, I don't know why it's a lot weaker than us when we fought the gym leader who had level 43 Pokemon, but alright, I'm not gonna complain too much. Let's see if we can just not attack this turn because of paralysis. Paralysis is the worst thing in Pokemon history. I'd rather be asleep, because at least with sleep you're eventually gonna wake up, but with paralysis it's just random whether or not you're gonna move. And I feel like it hates you a lot more when they're using it against you than when you're using it against them. But alright, I'm really hoping here that we can just go for a Surf, and then just a Leaf Blade. That should just be enough. Let's see. Is that gonna be enough to do it? No, but Surf should be able to clean that up. I'm just hoping it's enough to take out... Yes, it did take out Submarine. No way to Linoon's gonna survive that. So that's the battle for us right there. But we're gonna get a good amount of experience from that. And, ooh, up to level 43. So now they're actually tied for who's the strongest. We're trying to learn Slam right now. And all I can say to you about Slam is it's a really bad move. It just does the same amount of attack as Strength, but it has 25% less accuracy. So that means it's only gonna hit sometimes. And honestly, if something doesn't have 100% accuracy, that's gonna hit no times more often than not. Do not rely on Slam, except if it's the only physical move you can possibly get on your Pokemon. Like, the only time I think I ever remember using that is when I used the Pikachu. And by then, there's, other things for it. Wow, another rare candy. I get so many more of these in my Let's Play than I ever do in my other playthroughs, and I feel like I'm checking around with more items. This is Cameron today. I had this feeling I would chat with you. My desire to defeat you builds my day and night. You have a rival like that. Yes, I wish it were me. I am glad you heard me out. See you. I don't even know who that was. Alright, let me go ahead and just use a full heal if I do have them. Oh yeah, I was looking for the medicine tab for some reason. I'm thinking this is Generation 4 instead, but let's go ahead and just use full heal on both of you guys. And so now that they're not paralyzed, we'll just immediately go on, but I think I'll heal them up real quick too. Except Jam. Jam is Giga Drain, he can just heal himself up, so don't need to really worry about that. I'll look around a little bit more, but I do want to show off the submarine today. So as you can see, the more it goes down, it kind of goes like this way. I do want to go quickly to the map real quick. I can actually do that on the PokeNav, and that's actually probably the better way of doing that. So as you can see, there's a lot of water around right now, and I'm going past this place right here, where if I go off to the right here, there's this city. This is the only place you can't really go to yet. The major places that are around here right now are Sootopolis City and this little town over here, Pacifilog. At some point, you do need to get to these right in the near future, but the main thing right now is finding that submarine, which is going to be right around here. So, if you go ahead and just go ahead and use dive right here, I'm going to go ahead and show just what would be down here. Now, I believe it's more up, because we went a lot more down, but I'll have to look a bit more around, because this place can be a little bit of a maze. If you see any rocks just lying around on the seafloor, I might find one coming across over here. Oh, nope, I definitely did not see anything over here. We'll look around a bit more faster. Repel wore off, luckily I didn't have anything there. But yep, there was a rock right there, so I checked that. There's a heart scale. Sometimes when you're underwater here, you'll find a rock, and they'll have probably like a art scale. I believe stardust is another thing that you can find here. I don't know how you can find dust in here, but I believe it's just usually something small. It's never really anything that big. I think it's pearls, actually, that you can normally find. But this is what you're trying to look for. Now, there's two places like this in Hoenn right at this moment, at least. But if you follow the water from here, even if you just did the one from Moss Deep, you would come across this submarine. Now, if we go ahead and go up to the light from here, there we go. We are surfing on the seafloor cavern. And the seafloor cavern, where the submarine was, definitely seems like the place where Team Aqua is going to be hanging out. And lo and behold, there's one up there. So how about we get to him? In order to get to him, we need a rock smash. And make sure you do not use strength on the boulder going right that way. There's no way that you can move the boulder again. You're going to have to leave the area and come back to do this. And, to do the whole thing again. Trust me, strength puzzles are going to be your worst nightmare when it comes to this place. And a lot of these guys are pretty easy to go past, as you can see. I can just walk past these guys and they have no problem. And a lot of Team Aqua grunts are really, really weak. So, I could probably even just beat this guy with Roshi. Because, I mean, Roshi is a fire type, and this would normally mean he is really bad against anybody with water Pokemon. But if this guy even has a water Pokemon, it's going to be a Carvana. And he doesn't even have that. It's a Poochyena. And I feel like we don't show off enough Roshi as is. So how about we do that with another Flamethrower that should easily just take care of any Poochyena right here. And let me just look at that. Out of here. Wasn't even a problem. We can probably even take out that next guy up here. And I'm probably going to do that because this place likes to be a bit of a maze. If you go to wrong areas, it's very easy to go back to the same places you were. So, oh, out comes a Carvana. I think I'm going to go for a Body Slam this time around. Well, we are going to get hit by Ruskin in return. Ruskin doesn't do too much damage, so that's probably not going to be that big of a deal. Let's see, how much is this going to do? I don't think this just takes it out. Yep, very nice. And a critical hit. That might have been a factor. We are going to take a little bit of damage from Ruskin. Luckily, we do have pretty much full health, so that didn't really do too much. Now, I believe the right way to go is forward, but I always try to change it up here. The main place that we're trying to look for is this, like, water path here. And, oh, okay. So this catchway kind of looks a little bit different. I guess if we're trying to go this way, we would just push the rock down here. I can't run from the Zubat because I'm too slow. My god. Like, and that was the strongest Zubat ever. I could not run from that for the life of me. To avoid that, I think I'm gonna put on another repel. Alright, sorry for that little delay there, but let's push these rocks over here. We'll break this rock right there. We should check out what's right down there. And I don't know if this is the way forward or not, but it looks like a new area, so we can go over here. We can either go in this little cave part or go forward from here. If we do that, oh, some rocks, okay. Let's go ahead and push these then. I'm really trying to be cautious of where I go from here because it's very easy to get lost. And in fact, I'm going a way that I usually don't even go in the first place. So, a good way of already just messing myself up. But I'm just imagining the places that are harder to get are probably the bit easier places to go. I mean, the right places to go, I should say. So, how about I go through this one? And, okay, so we do need to go here regardless. Eventually, I believe the fastest way of getting here is if you just go forward. But if you do, you're eventually going to end up going to this little area. And it's a little water current puzzle. As you can see, if you go into that, it's going to bring you back to here. You're going to want to look closely at where these currents go. I believe the right way is down right here. You're going to go up to this little spot. And then I believe it's up, yep. A little bit. So, I think we want to go through this one. And perfect, yep. I'm surprised I remember that first go, but alright. Going through here, there's this one last place that we gotta go through. You can optionally avoid these guys entirely if you want to put up with the strength puzzle down there. But I personally don't really care about doing that. And I do know the traders right here, so they are going to be a little bit more tough. I think Batman and Jam should be able to handle this. Alright. How did you manage to get here without a submarine? What an impressive child. But it won't do having you meddle about here. And I won't pay back for what happened at the Letter Institute. I'm going to give you a little taste of pain. Resign yourself to it. It sounds like this person really knows it. Knows this more. For our dream to become real, we need the power of Pokemon, but meddlers like you use the power of Pokemon to mess with us at even a place like this. Life just doesn't work the way we need it to. Yeah, these guys really like to talk a lot. I guess they're admins or something. At least she's an admin. We fought her at the Letter Institute, just like she said. It doesn't look like she has any more Pokemon, though, and that should be leading out with a Sharpedo. Definitely a good thing I changed up. Not that I think it actually has any real water moves that we need to worry about, though. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Sludge Bomb this Mightyena, and I'm gonna go for Giga Drain on the Sharpedo. So we don't have to worry about that guy. I'm more worried about him than the Mightyena here. Usually Mightyenas don't do too much damage, and we've been getting a lot of critical hits this episode. I'm not complaining, I'm just surprised. A lot of luck on our side. Out comes a Gold Bat, which is basically just a weaker version of Batman right here. We shouldn't have too much of a problem. Is this gonna be enough? Yes, it is. And I'm just wondering, are we gonna get full health from this? Yes, we are. See, that's why I didn't even need to use a potion for Jam. Jam just gets it all back. Alright, perfect. Out comes, I believe, another Mightyena, which is gonna stink, because we're gonna have no attack on Batman there. Because all of his moves are physical attack, and we just lost 2 stages of physical attack, which I believe halves it. What I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna go for another Sludge Bomb on the Mightyena. Well, I do want to get the Crobat out of the way. I know there's no way that a Wing Attack is going to be able to take out that Golbat, so I just want it out of the way entirely, so high speed it goes. I'm surprised Jam is actually going to be even faster than that. Golbats are pretty fast, but alright, I'll take that. Very, very nice. Demon gets away a finger on us, and this, oh wow, the Mightyena had to do something in its scary face, and it didn't even hit us. Dang. This guy is useless. Alright, we're gonna use Wing Attack here. Obviously not doing too much damage, but this surf should be able to finish it off. And there he goes. Alright, easy admin fight. Not even really deserving of that title. And now this move is pretty important. I mean, look, it can definitely come in handy very later in the game. But all I can recommend to you is if you have a hard skill, it's not too big of a deal because there's a way you can just get it back. But one of these Pokemon if you end up using a Crobat, because this is just gonna take up a move slot. I'm already doing that for the move Fly, Sludge Bomb and Wing Attack and everything. It just feels like I should just keep those. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see. If we just move on from here, definitely looks like the place that they were hiding out on, and what they were hiding out on is a rock puzzle, because what cave is this if it's not complete with another rock puzzle? Okay, so I forget how to do this one exactly, but pretty much I just gotta not put a rock in front of that door, and I believe I'm gonna be okay. Move this to the side. Okay, I think I got this now. I'm just gonna do... There we go. Pretty simple puzzle. Granted, I've done this at least 15 times now at this point. I've played this game way too many times. But, if you remember in the other episode, I was wondering if I had the TM4 Earthquake. Here it is. The best move in the game. TM26 Earthquake. I can get that to anyone right now and they would perfectly excel. And I might end up giving it to Gara, because Gara's really only ground move is Sand Tomb. And Sand Tomb stinks, but I don't know if Gara can learn it yet. Gara still has one more evolution that we need to get to, and I believe it might be able to use it then, but it's probably... Oh no, it actually can learn it right now. Also, I can give it to Rex, and Rex is definitely not a bad Pokemon to use it. But you know what? While we have Earthquake, what's the purpose of just holding on to it? We gotta use it, alright? Let's give it to, get rid of this weak move Sand Tomb here. Sand Tomb was horrible. It did nothing for us, but now it's got Earthquake. Now, Earthquake is a very good move, I'm wondering if I should even try to use it in this next fight, because Archie has a water Pokemon and I believe a Crobat. So I'm not even going to really have an opportunity to use this, but that's why I'm going to lead with it. There we go. If it's a bad idea, try to stop me. You can't, because it's my idea. I'm going to do it. I want to do it. And I'm going to beat up with a Pokemon that can't even really hit him. Or, okay, I guess Archie's not here. I'm just going to steal his Pokemon then. Hi, Ogre. Hold it right there. Oh, there he is. Hey, Archie, how you doing? So it was you after all. Behold, see how beautiful it is, the sleeping form of the ancient Pokemon Kyogre. I've waited so long for this day to come. It surprises me how you managed to chase me here. It surprises me, like, where the heck were you? I just beat up, like, 2 of your best guys, and you weren't even, like, anywhere to be seen. Were you hiding behind a rock or something? But that's all over now. For the realization of my dream, you must be disappeared now. And alright, the fight with Archie commences. Now, Archie is going to have free Pokemon just like Maxie. However, just like him, he even leads with Mighty Anna. I believe we're a little bit higher level than what he was when Maxie had. Especially since we had to do another double battle with him. But this time we're just going to go in face to face. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lead with Earthquake. And Earthquake is really strong. And normally it's going to do even more damage because we did just get an attack drop. It's scary faced, okay? I'm surprised Gara even moved first in general. My brother's not really known to be very fast or being very anything. It's more known to her evolving into a very good Pokemon. But okay, Swagger, so this is actually going to raise my attack stat if I actually, you know, don't hit myself, which could very much happen. I'm just hoping it doesn't, but... Alright, let's see how Confusion goes here. Are we able to get a Rock Smash this guy's face? And yes, we are! Yes! Very good! And if we even get a defense drop, that'd be very good for us. And awesome! Alright, things are looking up. Let's go for an Earthquake, and that should easily be able to take this guy out. And oh, he's going for a Super Potion? That's not even gonna fully heal the dude. I'm surprised he doesn't have Hyper Potions. I guess they didn't want to be super, they didn't want to make the guy super hard, but at the same time, like, look at this. I'm gonna destroy this dude. He's out. Goodbye, Mighty Anna. Not even a problem. Alright, what we do we've got a Crobat coming out, and you know what? Let's see how we do. Just first off, I don't think that we're gonna have that much of a good way of hitting him, because Earthquake won't be able to hit the guy, and Rock Smash won't do any good damage. But if we can paralyze him, this can really help out our team. And that's what I'm hoping that Dragon Breath is going to be able to do, because it does have a good chance of paralysis. And yes! That's exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, so how about we go ahead and switch. Let's go into Rex. Rex should easily be able to take whatever this guy's going to throw. And let's see. Wing Attack's going to come in, and I laughed at your Wing Attack. You're one level weaker than me, but that did 3 damage. Get out of here, Goldbat. You ain't nothing. You see, I called it a Goldbat, because that's how weak you look to me. Oh, wow, you actually survived a Rock Tomb. Alright, I'll give you slight credit, Crobat. I'm going to get Bite a bit, but let's go ahead and use Strength. And it's just going to be a Super Potion. There's no way this guy's going to be able to survive with Strength here. Granted, it's not super effective, but it should just be enough to take this guy out. And it's not! What do you know? You know, I want to be more reliable and this attack here. All my other moves have a chance of missing. I don't really want to see Rex miss. I was reading the bottom text, but alright, let's get Sharpedo out here too. Now, Sharpedo does sometimes have water moves, but I don't really think this one does. I don't think, but that's the gamble. I'm gonna go for it. In fact, he's just going for a Swagger, so there's a chance I might just hit myself, and I might not be able to hit the Sharpedo. Really hoping that doesn't happen, but... And, oh boy, we did just hit ourselves. Luckily that didn't do too much damage. Actually, going for the Screech. Not too bad of an idea, because I do have a lot of defense. But, if I can get an Iron Tail off, it's gonna really hurt me, I guess, because I'm just hurting myself. And just doing Slash, and that's not gonna really do anything. As I knew, this guy definitely does not have any other water attacks. He's not using any of them. A lot of Pokemon in Gen 3 does not have really good movesets. And even though it resisted Iron Tail, I destroyed it in one hit. That's Rex for you. Rex is doing awesome as an Aggron now. Alright, thank you there. That was really good. What? I lost to a mere child like you? And we got $3,000, even though he's really upset. I'm surprised he was able to pay up. I commend you. I must recommend that I must recognize that you are truly gifted. But this is my profession. With this red orb, I can make Kyogre. The red orb suddenly begins shining by itself, and whoa! Everything's red instead of blue now. The Kyogre's beginning to move. There's Kyogre. He's all blue now, and he's also gone now. Bye, Kyogre. What? I didn't do anything. Why did the red orb? Where did Kyogre go? It seems there's a message from our members outside. Let me take this phone call real quick. Yes, what is it? It's raining heavily. Good, that should have happened. That's why we were making Kyogre. To realize Team Aqua's vision of expanding the sea. What? It's raining far harder than we envisioned. You're in danger. That can't be. It's just not possible. Hold your position and monitor the situation. Just has to confirm that it's still Archie. There's something wrong. The red orb is supposed to awaken and control Kyogre. But why? Why did Kyogre disappear? Why? Oh, look, it's Team Magma. I'm surprised I got here. How did they swim? Did they just go... I don't know. Maybe they had to catch a water Pokemon. What did you rot? You, Archie, you finally woken Kyogre, haven't you? What will happen to the world if this downpour continues for all eternity? The world's landmass will drown in the deepest sea. What? Don't get all high and mighty with me. Wasn't it you, Team Magma, that infuriated Groudon? So long as I have this red orb, I should be able to control Kyogre. I should be able to control it. We don't have time to argue about it here. Get outside and see for yourself. See what you've wrought See what you've wrought is the world that we deserved. Okay, that's a weird line. Peter, come on, you have to get out here too. Okay, thanks, I don't have to use an escape. Whoa, everything is raining. What's happening? What is this wretched scene? Did I make a horrible mistake? I only wanted... Well, you got rain. A lot of it. Do you understand now, Archie? Do you finally see how disastrous your dream turned out to be? I like how there's only one type of rain, so there's not really any difference. But I guess there's thunder now. There wasn't really thunder before. We have to hurry. We have to do something before the situation was completely out of control. Peter, don't say anything. I know that you have no right to be critical of Archie. But the way things are now, I doubt that we humans are capable of doing anything about it. And neither can we stand by and just watch helplessly. Our responsibility in putting an end to this involves Archie and me. Okay, I guess they're out. This defiles belief. Those super ancient Pokemon, their power is unbelievable. They upset the balance of nature. And off they go. Goodbye, Team Aqua and Aqua. Okay. And, oh, Steven shows up out of nowhere. Peter, what is happening? This is terrible. After the scorching heat wave ended, this deluge began. If this doesn't stop all of Hoenn, no, the whole world will drown. This huge rain cloud is spreading across Sootopolis, and the world is taking place there. There's no point arguing here. Sootopolis might provide answers. Peter, I don't know what you intend to do, but but don't do anything reckless, okay? I'm going to Sootopolis. And all right, bye, Steven. So we get another call. Who is calling us now? Hiya, Peter. It's Dylan. How are things with you, Battling Mutt? I won a while back, but I did do. Oh, it was brilliant. You wait. I'm gonna beat you next time. Right. Take care. Please stop calling me. All right. But anyway, as you can see, we kind of just surfaced up out of nowhere. We do got some trainers over here because we believe we're still somewhere in those water routes over here. If we check the map, yeah, we're pretty much exactly in the same place I was before when I was trying to dive down to get to the submarine. And we did just that, but with the legendary Pokemon on the loose, as you can see, it's raining, and at times the sun will shine bright. That's whenever the screen kind of starts flashing a little bit. During these conditions, if you ever get into a Pokemon battle over here, I believe I can do that now because I don't really have a Repel on, but it's probably going to take forever now. Oh well, we'll fight this guy real quick. That works for me. Out comes Staryu, and it's probably going to show us when we get out to battle. The sunlight is strong. So this is the thing. All trainers are still going to be out here if you didn't beat them. You don't have to beat them. In fact, a lot of these trainers are able to get past. I believe only about 4 or 5 of them are required to pass. And that's probably an overestimate. But whenever you get into a battle with them now, after beating the Team Aqua and they have Awakened Kyogre, you're going to have a random weather effect happen whenever you go in front of one. And of course, this guy wants to give me his phone number, like I need more people calling me. You're going to either have more rain happen, or it's going to have a heavy sun shine down on you, just like that one did. And luckily, if that one happens to you when you're fighting water Pokemon, it's going to make them easier to fight, since sun will weaken water moves and everything. But rain will, in turn, strengthen water moves. So keep that in mind if you're going out against these guys, because a lot of these guys will have water types, so you gotta keep that definitely in the back of your head if you are thinking about taking on these guys while the rain is happening here. I do want to end off this next episode, and the next episode I'll explain more what we're gonna do about this heavy downpour in the sun. We gotta go to Sootopolis City too, probably, because we gotta figure out what the heck is happening with Groudon, Kyogre, and everybody. It seems like all of Hoenn is in distress, and we're gonna take care of this in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode, though. Sorry if I've been rambling a lot, but I hope you guys take it easy. Thank you very much for watching.